Welcome to this Overland Travellers series on the world's longest public track, the Canning Stock Route. Episode 7, Fuel Issues. Evening, I just had a shower and the troopy then. The shower setup is so good. It takes about 2.5 hours to heat up to the maximum setting that we've got it on. 4 people have had showers just out of that one little unit and it's enough. It's just so convenient. You just don't have to set anything up. And paired with the shower tent, the Destination 4-wheel drive shower awning, it is amazing. So much room. It's not sort of boxed in, you're not boxed in small and the sides are blowing and touching you and all cold water's on you. It is just so good having those massive walls that are spread right out so you can have plenty of room to have a shower. It's just such a good setup. Loving it. The whole troop is just working so well. There's a few small things that we've got to fix and figure out, and I was expecting those kind of issues, you know, teething issues on a new build. They always happen. So yeah, loving it. It's another beautiful camp. Just love this time of the night out here, listening to the insects and the birds and just looking at the colours change. You just can't beat this outback travelling. This is my favourite kind of stuff. All around Australia, it's the outback stuff that I just love. So we'll reheat some dinner. We've got leftovers tonight. We'll sit around the fire, have a few beers, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning everyone. So we have woken up to a freezing cold morning this morning.
Windy.
Yeah, it says it's 9 degrees but it's so windy outside. So we've got up and we're on the road first thing. We've got another really big day of driving today. We want to try and make it to Lake Disappointment today and then to Derby Springs the next day for our reset day. So hopefully one more big day of driving and then we can just have a day to chill out, or half a day and then a day to chill out.
We continued on counting down the wells, hitting more dunes, and were surprised at how many large bodies of water were still around from the rain that fell months ago. Alright, we're here at well 25 and it's pretty interesting as well. It's quite complete. It's actually sort of still a lot of the old gear that they'd sort of used, so it's pretty cool to see. But I was really impressed with this gum tree here. Have a look how white it is. It's white, like fully white. You rub your hands on it, it comes off on your fingers. Look at that. It's so pretty. I love the colours. Our next stop was Georgia Bore, and we noticed diesel specs on our spare tyre gear bag. Different leak, different crack, even worse.
Down the bottom.
No, this is a big crack. Fucking proper leak.
He hasn't got pano in it.
Get him in there.
So we've made it to Georgia Bore. This well is really cool because you hand pump it up, so we're just going to top up our tanks.
Great water as well.
Yeah.
Really, this is the best water we've had by a long shot.
We just discovered a new leak in our fuel tank.
Yeah, like on the Brown Davis tank, so we have one up in sort of a top junction where sort of the three axes kind of meet, and then this one is just a crack straight along the bottom well. It's no good. It's a proper leak, but again, the soap, rubbing the soap on it actually stopped it. I didn't think it was going to work, but it's bloody done a good job on it, so I'm just going to have to keep rubbing soap on it.
What a good...
So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. We're going to have to get that replaced, yeah. With the water being so good here, we decided to fill our tanks. After pumping the water from the well into a bucket, we used a 12-volt pump to transfer it into the cars. We left Georgia Bore and were a bit concerned with how fast the needle was moving on our sub-tank's fuel gauge. So we decided to put a GoPro underneath the car to look at just how bad exactly the fuel leak was. And well, as you can see for yourself, that isn't where fuel is supposed to go.
So we've pulled off the track because we are leaking a lot of
What's going on?
Sorry, I was about to swear, but
I'll come under and... We've done 300k, so that's... Yeah, so...
You putana.
Do we have gear to siphon? So we're going to siphon diesel out because it's just pissing out of this tank. And I think we should have only used around 60 litres. I think we're moving down the needle. I reckon we've used 100. I don't know. Been annoying at $3 a litre as well.
oh well.
Yeah. It's fucking 5 inches long.
What if we put diesel in other people's vehicles just to get it out of ours?
Yeah. It's a considerable leak. It's a 5-inch crack in the bottom of the tank and it's coming out pretty quick. I've been noticing the needle going down today, but we've only done 300 since we filled up, so we've used too much. It's going out too fast, like to the point where we won't finish the canning if it keeps leaking at this rate. So Adrian's put, we've got a little stick of dry lube that we had that seemed to seal it up pretty good, but it's a big crack. So we've got the dry lube on there and then he's got some silicone around there. And we're using Courtney's hairdryer to dry it off, using contact cleaner, but what we're going to do is we've just chopped some of our water hose and I'm going to siphon it out of the Brown Davis tank, and I've cut a little hole just near the end of the hose, so I'm going to shove my air hose in. I'm going to siphon it out that way because I don't want diesel in my mouth right now because that would just really set my day off. It's great. Great fun. I wasn't able to get a good enough seal on the air hose, so we had to resort to the good old-fashioned way of siphoning. Great. in there.
Alright, you ready?
Oh, sorry.
Pull, you bastard.
Oh, you bastard.
Pull, you bastard. There is the drain.
Down where you were working. Underneath. Oh, sorry, mate.
Now we're going to drop it that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're right, Adrian.
Yeah, just try a little bit of this shit first.
Yep. While the fuel was siphoning, Adrian tried to stick some molly metal to the tank, but because it was still leaking, the metal didn't set.
What is the angle?
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're draining our sub and we're filling the jerry's up that Cam has. He's just emptied it into his ute. And we're filling up Adrian's tanks, which have been emptying. And then, oh, do you want me to do that, mate? That's right. You're right. Yeah. And then we're going to literally siphon it out
When we need it.
when we need it into a jerry and put it back in ours. Not a bad idea, actually. It'll work. And then if we can get enough out of that tank and this stuff doesn't stick, this molly metal doesn't stick with the fuel on it, we can drive it over to that dune on a downhill slope, dry it all off with contact cleaner, and hopefully it'll stick to a dry tank. Not bad, yeah, that's a good point. Was it dry?
Yeah, but then it just builds up because the crack's 4 inches long. Until we get all the diesel out and have it dry.
Dry for a while.
Dry.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
The siphon was draining incredibly slowly, so we decided to use the drain plug on the bottom of the tank to empty the fuel via a bucket.
Alright, slow your flow. And in the hole, Holly.
This is...
Do you want a funnel hole? I've got one. For that poor maybe.
This is the sub, the rear sub.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's probably...
I'm doing a lot of work.
What do you reckon?
Made your phone. Okay. You're getting very intimate with Junior there. Top at wind.
I know. Everything all good.
Is there anything else up your back there?
No.
The last fine one.
After 2 hours messing around on the side of the track, the sub was empty and the fuel was in the other Land Cruisers. And after all that, we ran into a bit of good luck. Alright, Terry.
Matt.
Jill.
Yes.
Jaffa Adventures. Correct.
That's the
so
one.
These guys are on YouTube. Now, we put a post up on the Canning Stock Route page
2 days ago.
yeah, 2 days ago when we had the Starling Cup. We haven't had a chance to check it, but we pretty much asked if anyone, it's a bit of a long shot, has a spare drone controller or a drone controller they're willing to sell us if they're not using it too much, because we use our drone quite a lot, and I really, really wanted to have the drone for the rest of this trip. You just happen to have an entire drone spare, and then you're happy to palm off to me, so...
Yeah, it's not working 100%, but it's okay.
Oh,
It
geez, mate.
flies a little bit pissed.
Honestly, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah.
But it's yours, mate. It's yours. Don't post it back. Well,
I've got to post it back.
No. If you can't use it, if you can't use it, give it to somebody who can. All right.
Right. All right. It'll be the communal drone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Maybe someone will need it on the way out. Yeah. Who knows?
100%, mate.
No, thank you very much, mate. I really
No,
appreciate
my
it.
pleasure, Matt.
That's
My
good.
pleasure.
I gave him only one single beer. It's a bit lousy on me, but I think I'm gonna need.
And it was empty.
I'm gonna need at least 10 tonight to drown my sorrows from today. We should have been at camp hours ago, but anyway.
Yeah.
That's what you get
fair
sometime.
enough. Fair enough.
But so yeah, check these guys out.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Have a look what you do. You're just doing up a FJ45. You said the Crate LS
with
motor.
the Crate LSA in it. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That's halfway's done.
Got the nice 200 here.
200. Yeah. I do stuff like that bonnet. I put that bonnet scoop on it and that sort of stuff. So
Looks
yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been following you guys as well. I've enjoyed back in the day when you had the Alexi.
So anyway, all right. Well, thanks very much, mate.
No
Enjoy
worries.
Mr. Canning. Check these guys
Enjoy-
out. Very generous people. So definitely give them a look.
Enjoy
Cheers,
the rest. Enjoy the rest of your trip, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, safe
I'll
travels.
try.
You too.
Yeah.
So it's day 10, we think. We're not sure. Everything's blending at this point of the trip. It might be day 11. I'm about 80% sure it's day 10 though. We're currently cruising through a bit of a salt flat, I would call it.
Getting close.
close to Lake Disappointment.
Yeah, we've had a really eventful day. I think everyone's a little bit stressed, but we've just had like such, I don't know, a heartwarming moment happen and sort of realise how kind some people in the world are, which is a nice way to finish today. Very generous people in the world, and you certainly run into them in the most extraordinary places. So yeah, good vibes all around to finish off today. Day 10, or possibly 11.
Daily dance, daily dance, daily dance, yeah. Daily dance. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for another dunce meeting. Dunce Kangaroo Court. I don't know what you'd like to call it. It's been a bit of a day. We probably should have been here around 3 hours ago, but alas, we didn't make it due to some technical difficulties with a crack in the Brown Davis tank. So I drank diesel today.
All
Literally.
the boys.
All the boys
had a taste.
tasted the sweet, sweet taste of diesel in our mouths. Here late. But the dunce must go on. The dunce like to kick off proceedings.
Holly was doing a call out today from Georgia Ball, and she said they're heading south from South Ball.
Yes, I will take that. I did say a few silly
And you also did get, you said you turned right when you turned left. I don't want to do all the nominations.
Fair enough.
I will
I know
nominate
Courtney has a good one.
Courtney.
Oh, what?
When we were at morning tea time and we were looking at the caterpillars and Court goes, is that a witchetty grub?
Yeah.
And that's a caterpillar.
I'll take that.
It was immediately after the dunce hat was passed on.
No, it wasn't passed on yet. It
Sorry.
was during tribunal. It doesn't count.
It was after. It was the vote was cast.
The vote was being cast.
It was done. The vote is cast when it's cast.
No, I
Ellen,
really disagree
after
with
being
that.
explained to multiple times the order, shoulders, head and air in ascending order, Ellen wanted to vote Holly and then just went to shoulders, which was Courtney. And then after it, Adrian's like, why'd you vote Courtney when you wanted to vote Holly? And then she's like, I did vote Holly. And it's like after I explained, like, and then Ellen's like, wait, say that again. And then I did, and then she got it wrong.
The
All right,
boys have had a big day.
now,
I've had a big day.
it's going to be,
I feel like I'm getting away with it again.
Holly's had a big day.
so today it's going to be heads for Courtney, shoulders for Holly,
Knees for
air,
Ellen.
and knees for Ellen. Would I do that?
Wait, what? Heads, shoulders, knees. So we're still
Just to
going
help
in
Ellen
order.
out. 3, 2,
2,
1.
Oh,
Are we
what is
split?
happening?
We're
Two
split.
and
We're
two.
split. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, no! We haven't had this situation.
Okay, we'll fight it out.
So how do we do that now?
Oh,
And,
gosh.
and
Should we
there
flip
is a
coin?
ganging up. I've noticed it, Ellen. It's
Thank
all
you.
right. Maintenance will stop.
Well,
on vehicles.
should the people
I voted for Courtney. What are you about?
should the people
Should the people?
voting Sorry, getting voted for, leave?
Not vote, yeah.
Not
we
it
won't
doesn't
vote.
change anything.
Doesn't
does
change
it?
anything.
But now you just have to re-vote because you know what you were going to do, but now you just have to pick again.
Okay.
Do another re-vote, but us girls won't vote.
I don't think I should be in because it was happening.
Go between Cord and I, because Ellen's had it 2
In
days in a row.
tribunal.
We'll do a re-vote.
All right.
3 in a row would be.
And Courtney and I won't vote.
No, I
One, two,
So,
three.
all right. So,
hand
Courtney.
needs to be
All right.
there.
So, what are we gonna do? Shoulders, Courtney. Heads, Holly.
So
3, 2, 1. Which one's it?
I was just going to say, who's who? I forgot again.
Shoulders is me.
Heads, Holly.
Everyone
Yeah, I did the right one then.
You went head,
Heads
shoulders.
was Courtney.
Yeah, I did. So I'm voting for Courtney.
No.
Heads,
Heads,
shoulders.
You voted for Holly.
Heads, Holly. It's on camera.
Play it back.
Shoulders Courtney, heads Holly.
Well, dear viewer, that is why you film everything. Because even when the odds are stacked against you 5 on 1, you've just got to stand your ground. All right, so who actually is now the
Me.
official dunce? You? Okay.
They voted for me, even though they voted for Courtney, because you confused me.
I'll be happy if Courtney got it.
Wait, but did most people go shoulders? We can review the footage.
Everyone would
Everyone
went
went
shoulders.
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 But stop
Okay.
thinking shoulders is Holly.
Yeah, well, she would have got it anyway then if they'd get a rail.
Congratulations, Holly.
Congratulations, Holly.
You
Very
go
good.
first.
Well, that's another edition. That one was a bit of a
I think
That's
it's
a bit of a rigmarole, that
a
one.
reflection of the day that we've had.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you for the next dance. Join us next week as we check out Lake Disappointment and camp in one of the most epic locations in Oz. Thanks for watching. See you next week.